Imagine waking up one morning and realizing your whole life might have been built on a lie. You see the perfect marriage in magazines, smiley photos, red carpet moments, but behind closed doors, something else is stirring. A wave of rumors has hit the internet. Justin Bieber says his marriage to Hailey feels fake, and he regrets saying, "I do." What if that headline isn't just sensational clickbait? What if something darker is under the surface? Lots of tabloids and fan sites have started whispering about tension between Justin and Hailey. They point to little moments, small comments, and body language, all being stitched together to build a bigger story. One of those is Justin's Instagram, where he posted that he felt unworthy, selfish, and like a fraud. Those words sound heavy, right? When a public figure uses them, people listen, and some start wondering what's going on behind the scenes. If Justin feels like a fraud, what does that mean for his marriage? Then there's Hailey. She's said in interviews that rumors are making her feel crazy. She's talked about how hearing people say their marriage isn't strong or that they regret getting married is exhausting. Imagine someone you trusted saying your marriage was doomed and hearing it every time you go out. That's the pressure she's living under. And fans noticed something odd. On many public appearances, she hasn't been wearing her wedding ring. No big public statement, just photos where the ring is missing. For people who follow every tiny detail, that sparked speculation. How often do rings disappear unless someone wants attention or there's something else going on? Yet despite all this speculation, no interview or official source has emerged where Justin plainly says his marriage is fake or that he regrets it. There are posts that feel emotional, moments that hint at sadness or confusion, but nothing that screams a confession. But we all know how media works. Small hints become big stories. A phrase here, a photo there, and suddenly everyone believes something tragic is happening. Fans are split wide open. Some believe these claims are totally real. They see Justin posting cryptic messages, using words loaded with guilt or regret. To them, this isn't just attention-seeking. It's someone in pain. Someone trapped in an image of perfection. They point to social media changes, moments when Justin seems distant or removed. Others insist these stories are blown out of proportion. They argue Justin's just being honest about personal struggles, identity, maybe mental health. And being a celebrity, every raw feeling becomes public property. Hailey, in their view, is caught in the crossfire, criticized for silence or for being too visible. Her missing ring could be forgetfulness, fashion choices, or simply that she didn't want to deal with flashing symbols under cameras. Beyond that, people are paying attention to the possible reason behind all this tension: parenthood, public life, and expectations. Hailey recently had a baby, which comes with emotional and physical changes. New parent adjustment is a minefield. Sleep deprivation, shifting priorities, vulnerability, all things that can shake a relationship. Add to that millions of eyes watching every move, every mistake magnified. It's like living in a fishbowl. Now imagine Justin trying to make music around. His art always reflects what he's feeling. If he's wrestling with guilt or confusion, it may seep into his songs. That can be powerful. Fans may get songs that are more raw, more emotional, but it also means one slip, one lyric taken out of context, and the rumor mill spins faster. At the same time, all this speculation is, imagine being Hailey, a person who built a life, a career, a family, and constantly hearing criticism, whispers, assumptions. The ring thing alone could make people question your loyalty. Mental health takes a hit. Personal life becomes a storyline for internet drama. And for Justin, whose image has always been huge, these stories risk tarnishing what people believe he stands for. The media loves a dramatic phrase. He wishes he never married her makes great headlines, drives clicks. But we need to ask, is anyone involved ever saying that phrase outright? Not that we've seen. What we see are slides into negativity, words that suggest doubt, not total collapse. It's like watching smoke and wondering if there's a fire, but never seeing the flames. What does all this add up to? We have claims, small signals, worry, emotional posts, a missing wedding ring, a baby, pressures. On one side, fans say, yes, this is real, Justin regrets. On the other side, others say, no, this is fear and rumor, bold headlines built to sell. But what seems clear is this: something is shifting. Something inside Justin or Hailey, or both, is not completely right with how things are being understood by the public. The moment that headline spread, fan communities exploded. Some of Justin's longtime supporters began dissecting his every social media post like detectives, looking for hidden meanings. When he writes things like, "I feel unworthy" or "I feel like a fraud," they see it as a coded cry for help, not just general sadness. To them, it's not about his career stress or fame pressure. It's about his marriage. They believe those lines are aimed at Hailey, showing regret over choices he made years ago. But another side of the fandom pushes back. They say it's unfair to twist every word into a marriage confession. For them, Justin has always been open about struggling with his mental health, faith, and sense of identity. Why can't those posts simply be about him, not about Hailey? That's where the fan war starts. Some even say the media is using Justin's vulnerability to create a scandal, knowing people will eat it up. After all, Justin feels sad doesn't sell as much as Justin regrets marrying Hailey. Hailey herself isn't spared. People criticize her for looking tense in public, or smiling in ways that fans call forced. Every outfit, every glance, every missing ring gets dissected, and the timing couldn't be tougher. Becoming a mother is already an emotional storm, but doing it under a microscope is brutal. Some fans sympathize, saying she's under too much pressure and deserves space. Others accuse her of chasing fame and claim she can't handle the backlash that comes with it. Whatever the truth, the stress must be unbearable when the world watches your marriage like a TV show. This whole situation doesn't just affect them as a couple, it ripples through their careers. Justin has always carried the weight of being one of the biggest names in music, but the more unstable his personal life looks, the more people question his ability to focus on his art. Brands, media outlets, and collaborators all pay attention to that image. If the world starts believing he regrets his marriage, some may think he's spiraling again. That could slow projects, delay releases, or even make him pull back into hiding like he has in the past. Yet there's a flip side. Justin has a history of turning personal chaos into powerful music. Songs like Lonely and Sorry came out of moments of pain, and fans connected with them deeply. If he's really battling regret or confusion now, it might lead to some of his most emotional tracks ever. That's the double-edged sword. Painful for him personally, but creative fuel for his artistry. And in the music world, raw honesty often hits hardest. For Hailey, her career also hangs in the balance. She's tied her brand to the idea of beauty, lifestyle, and aspirational living. Companies partner with her because she represents glamour mixed with relatability. But when her marriage is portrayed as fake or regretful, that brand image cracks. Who wants to buy into a lifestyle that even the person living it seems unhappy with? That's why these headlines sting more than just emotionally. They could have financial consequences too. Friends and family are caught in the middle. People close to them reportedly try to shield them from the noise. But how do you shield a couple when the whole internet is screaming their names every day? It's not just gossip anymore. It's a constant storm that invades every part of life. Even fans are feeling it. Some are disappointed, some are defensive, some just want answers. And in today's world, fans aren't just watchers, they're participants. They spread theories, they make TikToks, they push hashtags. They shape the narrative almost as much as the media does. So where does this go? One path is simple. Justin and Hailey could step forward with a clear, united statement shutting everything down. A joint interview, a candid post, or even just being seen together in a loving way could cool the flames. Another possibility is the opposite. They go quiet, step away from the spotlight, and leave fans guessing. Silence often fuels rumors more than words, though. And there's the hardest possibility of all. Maybe there is truth here. Maybe they're facing struggles they can't hide forever. If that's the case, separation or a public admission might come later. What's certain is this: fans will not stop watching. Every smile, every lyric, every ring or no ring moment will be treated as evidence. And the longer the confusion lasts, the more these stories will grow. For Justin, that means a constant tug between protecting his private pain and living under a spotlight. For Hailey, it means bracing herself for judgment whether she speaks or stays silent. The headline, "Justin Bieber confesses marriage feels fake and wishes he never married Hailey," isn't just a dramatic phrase anymore. It's a storyline shaping their lives. Whether it's true or not, the belief in it is already changing how people see them. Maybe one day we'll know the full truth. But for now, the mystery continues, and the world keeps watching, waiting for the next clue. Thank you for watching. We've walked through the rumors, the reactions, and the possible outcomes. Tell me in the comments what you believe. Is Justin really regretting his marriage, or is this all a storm built by media and fans? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next update. This story is far from over.